Hi, Mrs. LisaRaye.
Hi, OJ, with those dimples. Okay, come through. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I am good. I have my morning tea and I'm ready to give you some.
Oh, well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
That skin nice too. What you be doing? Okay, hello.
What do I use? Where's the thing? This is some Miss Jerlu Key. This is a little product placement. She's really good. Um,
Really?
yeah,
Oh,
well,
you didn't just wake up like this.
no, we put
I
in
think you
work.
did. I think you all into your skin because that ain't just I just woke up like this.
No,
This
no, we put
put
in a
this
lot
on.
of work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm trying to follow your cues.
Is that right? Oh, well, you doing it.
Yeah, I'm trying to follow in your
Keeping up.
footsteps because you've been killing it for so long. You're so iconic. I never expected you to get in the TV show realm. So how did that happen? What was that phone call like? What was the decision like? Tell me how this all happened.
For doing the talk show Cocktails with Queens.
Yeah, it was unexpected for you.
You're absolutely right, because a lot of people are shocked because they've never heard me talk so much. You guys get an opportunity to interview us, and then it's in a magazine, or, we're doing a little blur here on TV about what we're doing. So that's been it. But let me just say this, it hasn't been easy, because when I tell you I make the shade room almost every week on something that I've said, you know what I
It's
mean?
crazy. It's one thing after the other. I'm like, what the hell said now? Jesus Christ.
And here's the thing, though. What's unfortunate about you guys' job, but I totally get it and understand it, and I respect it, that you have to take the most shocking thing and put it out there so it get the attention of everybody to come to your blog, to come to your channel, to come to where you're speaking so everybody can see you. I get it. Sometimes it's hurtful. Sometimes it's disrespectful. Sometimes it's not the total truth. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of it. But because I know that, I don't get so excited. I'm not so shocked. I get friends that call me and go, girl, what did you say now? You said blah, blah, blah. You said Halle Berry, what is huh? You said Nicki Minaj is who and why? And I was like, no, no, no. I said this because she said that. And I was countering this.
Right. It's all out of context half the time.
It happens. And so a lot of times, though, I say things that people want to say and they don't say. And a lot of times I say things that I want to know. I want to know those questions, those hard questions. Like when we interviewed Kiki, we interviewed her because she had a rant on another show with somebody and she went off or whatever. And we had her on to speak. I asked the question. Well, she kind of danced around it and I came back with the same question. Well, okay, you still didn't answer the question. I want to know. You know what I mean? That when I look at a talk show, I be thinking, ask such and such. Ask them why they do that. Ask them why they don't never ask that question, as if though that person said, keep this is off limits. And it shouldn't be
Well, they
because
do. Like I just got an email today. Like they just like this is off limits. Like this is off limits. I was like, oh, I'm like,
and it
okay.
shuts down the interview because it's almost like, well, then why are you doing the interview? Because for me, I take that interview opportunity to say what I meant to say, and I didn't have time to say when you heard me say something that you thought was kind of crazy or dumb.
Right.
Now I got that opportunity to go, no, 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 no. What I meant to say, or it came across as, or it was a rebuttal to, because even when I said the thing about Halle Berry, Halle is my pre to what I've done. I've watched her and said, this is why I want to be in the business. So definitely not, I would not bring her down. That's the queen. You know what I mean? Like, no, no. However, I heard what I heard. And so when I said what I said, I meant what I meant. You know what I mean? So it was like, didn't y'all hear that? And then everybody went quiet. It was like, oh, y'all didn't hear that? Because that's what I heard. But then they took it and said, LisaRaye said Halle Berry's, was
Right.
trash.
It's constant that constant narrative, like we all can't get along and everyone's catty. And it's just like that whole they keep perpetuating that story. But at least now with your own show, you get to
Yeah.
correct that, which is so amazing.
And I get to give other people an opportunity to have a voice, because now it's been done so much to me and to others that's in the business, till when it happens to someone else, we're quick to say, come on our show and be able to correct it, because we know how that is firsthand.
With there's so many streaming platforms nowadays, like it's hard to keep up. How do you feel about the whole evolution of TV with the explosion of streaming, especially
I,
as someone who's done an iconic TV show?
Yeah, I think it takes the personal feel out of it,
Mm,
but this is our new way that we're trying to still bring entertainment to our audience because a couple of us and a few of us are still in the house and afraid to go outside as much. You have some states that are still shut down. You have Canada that's still, Aruba, there's places that have a spike in COVID that's like, oh no, we got to shut down again. And we
yeah.
respect that. But while we're sitting down, you got people that have mental illness, mental health problems, that when they're in four walls for a long time, they don't know how to deal. So you have to give them something. So as actors, we've been deemed essential workers. And I'm so glad because now we still get a chance to work to bring them entertainment because we can't crack up. Because when I tell you, when I was binge watching, when the pandemic first started, I was like, okay, I didn't watch all of Handmaid's Tale. I didn't watch all the Good Girls. I didn't watch all my stuff. What else can I watch? You become a couch potato and then you just start thinking of all kind of craziness. And that's what we're seeing now in our world. It is so much craziness that's going on and shootings and killings and black on black crime that is making us go, when did this happen? It's worse now because we're just enclosed. You know what I mean? And people are breaking out and they don't know how to deal. We need to help. We need to talk about the issues so we can be encouraged and informed and educated about how we can help uplift each other.
You touched on it just a little bit just there, but I think it was the timing of your show is so perfect because it's so much going on in the world with everything, like you said, Black Lives Matter and COVID and all this, racism with Asian hate. And so it's the timing of your show is a perfect opportunity. It's almost also a big burden because now with so much going on and you being a voice on a talk show platform, do you feel a little bit of a burden to speak about all the different issues, or is it a lot of pressure sometimes?
No, not at all, because that's what Fox Soul had created, the Cocktails with Queens, because we speak to our Black community and we talk about things that's trending, gossiping, the things that's politics, the things that's on sports, the things that's Black Lives Matter. We talk about those things because it affects us all differently. And so you have four different voices, four different opinions that you can relate to. It's very necessary. It's very needed. Sometimes I come on Mondays and I don't feel so great. But of course, by the time I get through the show, it forced me to rise to the occasion. It forces me to be current on things that is going on because I didn't watch the news that day. Heck, I didn't watch the news that entire week because the news is depressing. But when I get there and I get my talking points, it's like, oh, I didn't watch that. And I get the link. It's like, let me click onto that. So if they're doing that to me, at least we can spread that to everybody else out there because I cannot be the only one that doesn't have time or don't want to acknowledge that I haven't taken the time to look at the news. It hurts my feelings when I watch the news. I am in dire need of tears when I am watching the news. And so I tend to shy away from it. I'm really not a social media person. Vivica keeps me current on the social media. She's like, did you hear about? I'm like, no, who was that? You know what I mean? Oh, who even sings that? I don't even know. She forces me to do that. And collectively as sister girls, we come together and we talk about the things that make us be able to be current on Cocktails with Queens.
You mentioned your sister Vivica. I feel like you guys just all, I don't know if it was random, you correct me. You guys, I feel like it was just randomly came together. You would never think this group, this mixture of ladies was like the right formula. How did you guys all come together? Like, how was the group banded together?
Claudia was to interview all three of us. And we were slated to do the interview. We come up and we just took over. The flow was there. The naturalism was there. And we talked about everything. It was like a girl chat. By the time that hour was over, we realized that none of us got interviewed. And it was like, oh, so when Fox Soul called us back to say, oh, we can you guys interview? And I said, I don't have to do it again because I did it already. You know what I mean? So y'all should have asked me what you needed to ask me then. It was Vivica that came to me and said, hey, they want to really have us do next Monday. And I was like, okay, because again, I'm in the pandemic, but it gave me a reason to put on some makeup and look cute, you know what I'm saying? And then that Monday turned into, we like this. We like what y'all have. Yeah, and Monday after Monday, we started having more of a flow and the chemistry was there and it just worked because we all individually bring something different to the table. Although, Vivica and I are actresses. Vivica comes with a different, cliche. I come with a different kind of feel as well. Although we're all homegirls, there's differentness there that others can appeal to.
Amazing. Well, congratulations on the show. I love to watch it, and I can't wait to see your next episode.
Keep watching.
I will.
And keep that together, honey. I'm going to take a page out of your notebook.
Oh, please. Thank you, Miss LisaRaye.
Welcome.